Hi, I'm Emily. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Chelsea.
Nice. Have a seat. How's your day been?
It's been going.
It's going. Keeping dry.
Yeah.
How's the family? I know you had a puppy last time we spoke. Is he getting big?
No, he's about 20 pounds. He's been a little annoying.
He's one of those, eh?
Yeah.
So, a couple weeks ago when we met, we created some fitness goals for you. How are those going?
I've been really on top of it since we met. Yeah, I've been going consistently.
Physical activity's good?
Yeah.
Nutrition's good?
Mm-hmm.
How about your boyfriend? Does he get on board too?
Yeah, I'm getting him to lose a couple pounds with me as well.
Oh, that's really helpful. So, it seems like those goals are going really well. So, what brings you in today?
Well, I just got a recent diagnosis. I have breast cancer, and
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
just scared how it's going to affect me.
What part of your health or your lifestyle are you most worried about right now?
The balance. So, with school, exercise, and then with my sports, and then having to do with like the treatments that they have planned, because they have quite a few big things I have to go through.
Oh, geez. I can only imagine. I've had a couple family members that have gone through cancer, and it can be an ugly process.
Yeah.
With school, I'm sure if you talk to your teachers, they'll be really lenient on you getting your schoolwork done. People go through this all the time. You just have to ask somebody.
Yeah, it's not so much the work I'm worried about. I don't want to fall behind either, because yeah, they might be lenient, okay, you don't have to do that or whatever, but in the end I still need to pass and I still need to understand the material, so that's kind of what's bothering me. And then just keeping on top of my exercise. What they've described to me so far and explained to me, it seems pretty hard to keep a consistent exercise routine.
So it seems like your physical activity is going to be the most important thing for you to try to keep up. What about your nutrition?
Well, they're going to help me out with some nutrition, just because I know when you go through chemo, radiation stuff, your appetite is affected. So, I'm not so nervous about that, because I just want to be able to get through it for the nutrition part. And they do have nutritionists on staff for me when I'm there. So, I'm working with someone closely for that.
Mm-hmm.
So that I'm actually kind of looking forward to, because I've never worked with a nutritionist before. But just, I don't want to lose all the progression I've had. I've done so well since the last time I saw you. I've lost a bunch of weight. Even my boyfriend starting it, I've really changed my whole lifestyle around. And now, having this diagnosis, it's like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep it up, and that's what scares me.
With your activity right now, you're still playing hockey, is that right?
Yeah, so field hockey just started a few weeks ago with school, and hockey.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been doing a little bit. It's only once a week for each of them. So
Have you talked to any of your teammates about going through cancer? I'm sure they'd be able to help you a little bit.
I have talked to a few of them, the ones I'm closest with, and they're very supportive. But they're obviously not going to be there every second, and I don't expect them to be. So I know they'll help me stay active or be supportive when I can't.
Have you thought of ways that you can stay involved with your team even if you can't play? Like when you start your treatments and you're kind of feeling blah or you're in pain, have you thought of any ways that you can keep in touch with them?
Well, we have a Snapchat group, so we talk through that quite a bit, for the field hockey anyway. So, they're all really great, and they talk to me after a practice if I can't be there. So it's nice to, I'll still be able to chat with them. And then if I am up to going outside, I obviously don't know how I'm going to feel, because
Mm-hmm.
I've never had cancer. I've never went through these treatments. So I know if I'm maybe not up to doing it, but being there, maybe going and watching and stuff like that, but maybe the referee.
So it sounds like your teammates are going to be a really great support system for you. What about your family and your boyfriend?
They've been really great and very supportive for me so far.
It's really good. Are there any ways that you keep yourself accountable for your goals right now, and then how will that translate into once you start your treatments?
I do wear my Polar watch, so an activity watch, and it really helps me, make sure I get my activity minutes for the day. That really drives me to make sure I get that 100% instead of, having it down. I'll go for an extra little walk with my puppy just to kind of get me moving for longer.
It sounds like you really care about your dog. Is there any way that you can bring him more into your lifestyle once you start treatment? You could use that kind of as an extra way to exercise when you're not feeling up to having that company?
Now, like, I have been talking to the doctors a bit, and they said that walking is a really good exercise for me once I start treatment, because going to the gym might not be okay because of me feeling ill or whatever, but walking outside would be a really good exercise for me. So I would definitely be bringing my dog out for more walks, because I still really want to keep active.
So when you go for those walks, just make sure you have your watch on. Like you said, you track your activity. Self-monitoring will be really important, especially when you don't get out and see your friends. You won't feel as active because you'll be working out from home, going to and from appointments. So being able to keep yourself accountable just on those small things of getting out of the house, walking your dog, eating those good foods will be really helpful. How do you reward yourself once you've had a good week, or you know you're doing really, really well on your activity and your nutrition? Is there any way that you kind of treat yourself and kind of keep yourself on that path to getting better?
Usually we'll go to the movies or something if we've been doing really, really well, because my boyfriend has been doing it with me. We usually go to the movies if we've had a good week. Now, if we've overeaten all week and didn't really exercise much, we decide to watch something at home so that we're not eating the popcorn and stuff, but we'll usually go out.
How do you think these goals are going to change, and how your rewards are going to need to change once you start your treatments?
Well, I know I'm probably not going to want to go out so much, so maybe, getting some, ordering in some food if I'm up for eating, or just, I obviously haven't even thought about that yet. That's a little bit hard because I don't know how I'm going to feel. If I feel fine, I'll still do the same stuff. If not, I'll have to try to modify that. Maybe it's having a glass of wine if that's okay, or having some homemade popcorn.
Well, it sounds like you're on a really good track with your lifestyle right now, and we don't know how these treatments are going to take a toll on your body or how mentally you're going to feel. So before we see each other in the next couple weeks, I know your treatments are starting in about, the next 10 days, 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So our next appointment won't be till after you started treatment. So try to keep some information about how you're feeling, how you think this is going to impact yourself, and just start creating some goals about how you're going to change your rewards and how you're going to hold yourself accountable for stuff like that. Does it sound like a plan?
Perfect.
Okay, well, good luck with your treatment. I hope it goes really well and that you don't feel too sick next time I see you.
Thank you.